This is I wasn't expecting so much from just my arrival. You know, it was really fun moment, and this is what it's about. You know, this makes me happy.
Go to Don Harris right here.
Hey, Victor. Just really fascinated by the fact that we've never seen anybody your height handle the ball the way you do. And I wanted to get more reflection from you on the development of that. I heard there were the Pete Marriage videos, and your mom was your first coach in teaching you about ball handling. 2, when did that start? And was mom as tough as Coach Pop?
Sorry, can you? I didn't hear you.
Was mom as tough as Coach Pop?
No.
When did that begin?
You know, I haven't experienced playing under Coach Pop yet, but I know for sure my mom wasn't as hard as him because she was only my coach when I was probably like 5 years old. So if she had been as tough as Coach Pop, I probably would have quit. But yeah, you know, she always knew her role, and basketball for her and for my family was always secondary. You know, the first thing was always making me grow as a person and being a good human being before being a good basketball player. But yeah, about the Pete Maravich videos, you know, I had one of my coach when I was 12, 13 years old. He was a big fan, like he knows everything about basketball, and he was the one watching the videos and then giving us drills to do. And I just learned that coach, he's like a basketball fanatic. And I just learned he was at the draft. He was in Brooklyn, and he didn't even tell me. He was there. He was just watching me like a shadow, and he didn't even tell me. This is how big a fan he is.
Secondly, reflect on or tell us a little about your dinner with David Robinson, Tim Duncan, and Manu Ginobili last night.
Yeah, probably one of the best. You know, in probably a couple hours, I learned more about the NBA than in my whole life before. You know, and it's such comforting to see that these people who are so important to the city of San Antonio and to the franchise are such kind people and generous because they genuinely wanted to share with me their experience. And you know, yeah, I feel like they've already started to take great care of me, and it's just so comforting to be in that position. It's so comfortable, you know. And I think it's also the position Tim Duncan was in when he came in, because he told me he just had to look up to David Robinson and Sean Elliott and follow their path, and he knew he was in good hands.
We'll go right here to Tom Osborne, Express News.
Victor, what were your thoughts on the Spurs drafting Sidi, and what do you think of his game?
Sorry.
Sidi Isoko, what was your thoughts about Spurs drafting him, and what are your thoughts about his game?
You know, Sidi, I've known him for a really long time, almost 10 years now, and he's always been like amongst the top players of our age, like a really mature playing on the court, you know. And yeah, it was really hard to play against him back in the days. I haven't played against him in a long time, actually. Oh yeah, I mean, except at the G League, and yeah, he's really developed into. I mean, we were playing against each other at 10 years old, and now we're together in the NBA. In the NBA, we're gonna be NBA players. So it really shows that he's developed into the man he wanted to be.
We'll come over here to Larry.
Wemby, welcome to San Antonio. Can you describe to us in your own words, you as a basketball player? We've all seen the highlights out there. Can you tell us in your own words, though, who you are as a basketball player, and what are the Spurs getting in you as a young man off the court?
As a basketball player, you know, I'm trying to be myself. I'm not trying to, at the same time, I'm trying to learn and be as objective as I can, you know, to become the best, but I'm also trying to be myself and not let anyone change the way I want to be and change the way I want to play. And I think this is really the way to become the best version of myself I can be as a player. So yeah, but I think I do a little bit of everything, you know. And off the court, I mean, people have been showing me love so far, a lot of love, and I think I can give all this back to the fans, to the community, to the franchise, and to the city, and even to the state. And yeah, there's a lot I want to do off the court, which is a good thing because I'm probably going to retire before I'm 40 years old. So I need to make something out of my time.
We'll end English with Tim right here.
Victor, I'm curious what the next few days are going to be like for you. I know sometimes Nike guys get called up there to go through that, and Summer League practice starts in a few days, Summer League games start in a couple of weeks. How hectic is your calendar the next few days?
You know, I got a lot to do, but it's all right. It's okay. It's all gonna fit in the schedule. I got houses to visit to get comfortably installed in the city. I gotta go, as you said, to the Nike headquarters in Portland. Yeah, I got a couple other things to do around the States, and but most importantly, you know, lately I've had so much stuff to do off the court, like with the media, for example, that I gotta go back to being really focused on practicing on lifting, you know, because this isn't what I've done most in the past couple of days, and you know, it feels really weird.
We'll do some French with Jan right here in the front.
Victor, Yann Onona, l'équipe, est-ce que tu peux nous parler du dîner que tu as évoqué hier soir avec quelques légendes des Spurs, et qu'est-ce qu'ils ont partagé avec toi et qu'est-ce que tu en as ressorti? Merci.